ANC Chairperson and Mining Minister Gwede Mantashe has taken journalists on a tour of his two properties in Cala and Khowa, formerly known as Elliot, in the Eastern Cape. Mantashe wants the journalists to see for themselves upgrades that have been done to his properties. This after submissions were made at the Zondo Commission alleging that he benefited from security upgrades by Bosasa. SABC News senior reporter Zimkhita Manqinana was there and has more.
Well, today, a number of journalists from different media houses have heeded the call and responded to the invitation by the ANC Chairperson, and who is also the Minister of the Department of Mining, Gwede Mantashe, after those allegations that were made that some of his houses benefited from Bosasa, and there were cameras, perimeter fences that have been installed. Today we stepped at Lower Cala, where he took us through the house to show us some of the security effects that are there. But now we're just going to have a conversation with him to find out the details of the security cameras that he has, whether or not they are the same as what has been detailed at the state of capture inquiry late last week. Minister, you took us through your home at Cala, though we're not allowed to shoot everything. Just explain to us what is there in your house.
Now, the reason that you are not allowed to shoot everything, you may compromise my security. You see. That house and this one, we don't have fences. That is clear. Anyway, we have no electric fencing, we have no intercoms, we have no alarm systems. We have cameras. Zonga Nyakaza is going to explain to you how it came about that we came to the decision. It was after a series of break-ins that we said we should have cameras. He is going to take you through what he did, what happened, how did Papali Shabane got into the picture. I'm leaving that to him, because one of the things that they always insisted on me is that I must not enter into the security issues. I am not a security specialist. When it comes to security matters, I'm a baluka. I must stay away. But we agreed on installing cameras in all our sites.
Okay. We also saw that there are 8 cameras that are there with 2 lights in front to assist during the night and when it's dark. And also here, when he took us through, Mr. Nyakaza took us through this farm, we also saw that there are 8 cameras. Why was it important for you to have cameras here?
It's because I stay here sometimes. I stay in the village sometimes. When I come back over the end of the year, I spend all my time here, by the way. Because this is where we work, this is where we make a living as a family. So we spend a lot of time here. And I'm sure he will explain what did he buy and contributed in upgrading what was installed, from small lights to bigger lights, what he brought himself. Because it's not all that was brought by Papa. We were having a project and he added. And we'll discover that in Boxback, we don't have these big lights. And there's a reason for that. Security people can explain it.
Mr. Mantashe, do you stick to your stance that you are not on the payroll of Bosasa, like you mentioned yesterday? I'm
not in the payroll of Bosasa. I was never in the payroll of Bosasa. You know, yesterday I gave people a simple formula to say. Gracie listed all the people who paid this amount per month and this amount per month and this amount per month. He listed all of them over 9 days. He didn't mention my name once over that 9 days. Mine is an addendum by a certain Mr. Leroux who talk about this connection. And we're lumped together with many other people. And at one point it was even suspected that I will remove things. I'm not going to remove things. I have no reason to remove things, because it was not theft, it was not corruption, it was not a favor, because I had no tenders to give to anybody, including Bosasa. I was Secretary General of the ANC.
Lastly, Minister, Mr. Luru also gave us a figure that the upgrades were estimated to cost about 300,000 rand. Do you have a figure of how much the upgrades cost, Mr. Nyagaza?
I will tell you that the one that we bought ourselves in Boksburg was 10,000 rand. Just under 10,000. We rounded up to 10,000 rand. 9,000 plus, but we round up to 10,000. That's what it was. The additions here, Nyagaza will quantify those issues. But I can tell you, with my eyes closed, I'm not a security specialist, to jump from 10,000 to 300,000 would be quite a big jump.
There will be no surprises when you finally go to the commission.
No, I will go and give this evidence, because this is simple, upfront, straightforward, honest evidence that I'm giving. You are not going to say something new when I go to the commission. I will outline what I'm outlining for you, because this is what happened. Okay. Otherwise, I will have to manufacture facts.
Thank you very much for your time. Well, there you have it. He's saying that he's sticking to his stance. He's not on the Bosasa payroll. And also, when he finally goes to the Commission of Inquiry, he will stick to what he is telling us as we speak. We have also not seen any electric fence around the farm. And also at Lower Cala, there is no electric fence. But however, the investigations will continue, and we will continue to monitor the situation. For now, it's back to in Johannesburg.